Welcome back to the next video in our tic-tac-toe installment. Our tic-tac-toe game is created, but now we're going to create a marble using Autodesk Inventor using a Revolve feature. To begin, we have Inventor opened on our screen. We're going to come up to the top, go to the orange file, select New. We're going to choose standard.ipt and click Create. From the ribbon bar at the top, we're going to select the drawing with the green plus mark, 2D sketch, and we're going to place that on our XY plane. When it highlights red, click to select it. And we're going to click front in our world view cube. Okay, it's always good practice to do that. Our marble, when we put a dial caliper on it, our marble measures 0.65 in diameter. Diameter is across through the center of the circle. So we're going to come up and use our Create section in our ribbon bar and choose our Circle tool. We're going to start at our origin. Remember, our origin is when the yellow dot on my cursor and the yellow dot at origin meet up together. It creates a green dot. Hold your mouse steady. Click. We're going to stretch out a rectangle. And we're going to type in a distance of 0.65. And then press Enter on the keyboard. Once we press Enter on the keyboard, we're going to press the Escape key to let go of our Circle tool. You can see it's still highlighted blue. When I press the Escape key on my keyboard, that highlight blue goes away. Then I'm going to click front in my World View Cube to zoom in and see what I'm looking at. Okay, so here I have my 0.65 diameter circle. To turn this into a sphere, we're going to come up to the top in our ribbon bar. We're going to select our Line tool. And when we create our line, I want to start at the top quadrant of my circle and go to the bottom quadrant of my circle. If this was a round clock, this would be the 12 o'clock position and the 6 o'clock position on my clock. So with my line tool connected to my cursor, I'm going to come up to the top 12 o'clock quadrant, and when I get close, it's going to snap right onto that. You see how that snapped right on? I'll do that again. Once you come in close, it's going to automatically snap right onto that quadrant. I'm going to click, let go of the mouse button, and I'm going to stretch out a line, and I want to come down to that 6 o'clock position on my circle, and it's going to automatically snap boom, right down to there too. Okay, show you that again. Come right down, and it snaps right onto that. Once I have that quadrant at the 6 o'clock, I'm going to click to create my line. Okay, press the Escape key on your keyboard in order to let go of the Line tool. So now I have this circle. I also have a line intersecting that circle right through the center. A new tool for us is going to be in the Modify section. I'm going to come up here and I'm going to select my Trim tool. Looks like a pair of scissors there. And I'm going to come on the left hand side of my circle, and I'm going to, once it turns to a dotted line, that's what I'm trimming away, I'm going to click to trim that away. And press the Escape key to let go of the Trim tool. Now a lot of students get confused because this diameter for the dimension here is going out to an area that we just trimmed out. And it's okay that it's there. It can get moved around and it's still in position as long as this outside on the left part of my circle has been trimmed away. Okay? Next, let's green check mark Finish Sketch. And now, I don't want you to follow along with me. I want you to pause right now and just watch. If I were to select our extrude, which we have been doing in the past, it's going to extrude it out, and you can see that doesn't look anything like a circle or a sphere, like a ball. So I'm going to press cancel on this. What I do want to do is I want to choose my revolve option. Right next to extrude is a revolve. I'm going to click on that revolve. And now you can see that my profile has been selected. It's highlighted blue. Now it wants me to choose the axis to revolve that around. So I'm going to get that line that we drew with my cursor. When it turns red, I'm going to click to select it. Okay. Now I want you to just pause once again. The angle that it's putting in here is 360 degrees to go in a full circle, and that's what we exactly want. However, I just wanted to show you that if this does not come up, and let's say it was 30, it would kind of look like an orange wedge. And if I rotate this around, you can see it kind of looks like an orange wedge on my screen. Okay? Or an apple slice. If I were to change this again to 270, it would kind of look like sort of a Pac-Man going around there. Okay, so we want that to be fully rotated and closed around. So if this angle is not 360 degrees, we want to change it to 360 degrees, and that closes it out right there. And then click OK. And then go home. Now it's kind of hard to tell that this is actually a sphere, but if we come up to our material type, remember our material type at the top of the screen? The default section. We're going to click on that pull down arrow right there. And a good one that actually shows that it's a sphere is one of these expanded metals. So if I click on expanded metal and hit my rotate, you can see that it's actually a sphere going around there. How it connects at the top, connects at the bottom. Okay, you get the idea. The marbles for our tic-tac-toe game, press escape to let go of your rotate tool. The marbles for our tic-tac-toe game are white and they are blue. So we're going to change this material type once again before we save it. We're going to go up to the top, click on where it said expanded or default, and I'm going to find in the B section, see how they're all alphabetized, A through Z. We're going to click on blue wall paint glossy. That looks good for my blue marbles. And I'm going to come up here to the top, orange file, go down to save as. I'm going to put this into my H drive, first initial last name 000. If it doesn't automatically select for you, you can click on the pull down menu here and go down to your H drive, first initial last name 000. We're going to call this part file name blue marble and click save. So now I have blue marble saved into my H drive. You can tell at the top it says blue marble at the top. Now we could redraw this part to create the white marble, or I can come up here to the top where it says blue wall paint glossy, and I'm going to scroll down. It's all alphabetized, and I want to go into my W section where I can find my white. White's going to be a little hard to see. That's okay, we'll have to deal with it for now. So now my file name is blue marble, but my marble is white. So I need to save this once again. I'm going to go up to the orange file, and I'm not going to do a save because then my blue marble is going to be actually white. I want to go file and go down to save as because I want to give it a different name. I'm going to change the blue in my blue marble to white. Okay, so now I have a white marble, now I have a blue marble, and select save. Congratulations on creating the marbles. You're going to move forward on to the next video where you're going to assemble the marbles with the tic-tac-toe game. Congratulations, see you in the next video.